In this video, I will demonstrate how the keyboard works by following the operation instructions found in the Keyboard Operation Manual on the home screen menu. Most of the characters will display on the computer screen just as they appear on the key. Just push the key. It's that easy. Now, let's look at some special keys on the keyboard. To start with, let's explore the two options keys. As you can see, on these keys there are two different options listed. One option is large font, and the other option is smaller font. A simple key press will activate the large font option to display on the screen. To activate the smaller font option, first press the second key and then press the desired key. Following that, it will then be reset to the original option. For example, if I press rad/arc, I get rad. If I press second, then rad/arc, I get arc. Next, we'll look at the secret alphabet. If there is not second option listed on a key, then the default second option is the first letter of the character. To illustrate, pi becomes P. Moving on to a very useful feature, the Start Google Docs EQ key will be explained. This key, featured in purple, only works in Google Docs and creates a shortcut to opening the equation editor. Let's start with a demonstration in Google Docs. Once the Google Docs EQ button is pressed, a box will appear on the screen with a flashing cursor inside. Note, Google Docs must be in standard menu mode for this key to function correctly. This means that File, Edit, View, Insert, etc. are visible on the menu bar. Once activated, it allows the user to create fractions. Again featured in purple, this key only works within Google Docs Equation Editor. Press the A/B key, and the cursor will flash in the numerator of the fraction. Press Enter to move the cursor to the denominator. Press Enter again to leave the fraction. Press Enter again to exit the equation editor. Exponents. Press the exponent key, upwards caret, and the cursor will elevate into a superscript. Press Enter to return to the original line of typing. Note, there must be a preceding character for a superscript to appear, such as X, 2, space, etc. If the initial symbol is exponent, it will display as an upwards caret. To start with a superscript when there is no leading symbol, use space as the character. Square roots with an extended tail. Press the second key, followed by the square root symbol. Press Enter to leave the square root. Press Enter again to exit the equation editor. The subscript key is primarily set for Google editors, docs, slides, or drawings only. To use it, simply press the downwards caret key. To leave subscript, press the downward caret key again. In Google Docs Equation Editor, see above, press the second key first, followed by the subscript key. In other applications, the second subscript is an option on the Desmos and the ArithmeType websites, as well as Word or OneNote equation editors in Windows OS. Due to differing inputs for subscript across differing platforms, this character is not widely applicable to other websites. Select. Pictured in blue on the left section of the keyboard, when this key is pressed, a light will be seen under the key. Next, use the blue arrow keys to select text. Finally, press Cut or Copy, and then paste the selected text in a new location on the screen. Alternatively, a mouse or scratch pad can be used to select text, followed by the Cut or Copy and Paste function keys. Draw on a number line. Use the white circle, a bullet point, a horizontal line, a greater than symbol, or a less than symbol to make a line. Finally, Caps Lock can be turned on by pressing the second key, then the $ key. The Caps Lock light will turn on. The other keys function normally while this function is turned on, except the Google Docs EQ keys in purple. To turn Caps Lock off, push the second key, then the $ key again. Now, have fun typing some great math!